Hey everybody, welcome back to CHIRO Coffee Chat. I'm Dr. Pete.
I'm Dr. Carla.
So today we're going to talk about something that is really relevant to healthcare, which is patience. No, not patience as in people coming to the office, but patience as in giving time for a process to happen and not stressing and straining through a process. Now I'm going to share a story that is sort of relatable on this topic. So I'm going to make it relate. It's kind of convoluted, but stay with us here. Stay with me. I'm going to do this.
This is all new to me too.
Yeah, you're going to be the first time. You've heard the story, so you're going to relate to it. But I had a Toyota 4Runner truck got stolen last year, and I was thinking, well, actually, I should tell this part of the story, which was I went out for a walk and I was listening to sort of an inspirational podcast, and it was talking about like visualizing and stuff like that. So, and I was like, I think I'm ready for a new vehicle. And I've been looking at this, the TRD Pro 4Runner. Look it up, or don't look it up.
Both of our favorites.
Yeah. Beautiful truck if you're into that genre of truck. So I was kind of like visualizing like because mine was kind of old, and what would it be like to get a new one, and how would the wheel feel, and the leather seats. They're not real, they're fake leather, but all the upgrades. Yeah. They have vegan leather, which I don't really know what that is, but
plastic. That's basically it.
They charge for it though.
They do.
It's environmentally friendly, maybe. So, so I do this nice visualization, and I get back home, and I go outside, and my truck is gone. It's stolen, and I was visualizing getting a new truck, and I go see and I'm like, it's gone. So I was like, did I do that? So that's a topic for another video. But I was like really freaked out, right? Like, what are the odds you would be anyway?
I guess you have to be a little bit more specific.
Metaphysically, I clearly, but the metaphysical side of this we will leave to another discussion. But so I was like, okay, I got to get something new, and I finally was like, yeah, I'm going to get the new TRD Pro, so 2021, and what
color?
Lunar Rock. Look it up.
It's beautiful.
If you imagine, I don't really know what it has to do with the moon, but yeah, it's a beautiful, unique color, Lunar Rock. So I'm realizing that it's not, you can't just go to your local Toyota and get one. So I was online one day, kind of searching it up and admiring it online. And a thing came up of a dealer I'm not going to say which dealer, but a dealer in Ontario that had just received one for a customer, and they were like, he was like, he made a little video, and he was like, if you want one too, email me. So I emailed him. He emailed back. He said, I think we can get you one. So I guess each dealership in Ontario gets an allotment of 2 of these vehicles a year. That's not a lot, right?
In this color or just in general?
In general, I think. I believe. And don't correct me if I'm wrong if you know something about Toyota Canada, but. So he said, we've had our 2, but we can probably get you one. And he said, what are your top color choices? And I said, Lunar Rock. And number 2, he said, I do need a number 2. So number 2 is, I think it's, no, not metallic, magnetic gray or something. Yeah. Right? Is that right?
Oh, okay. I thought the forest green was your second.
That's the 2020. Oh, that's no longer an option. So they have like a, what do they call it? Like a signature color every year. So, so he's like, okay, I think you can get it. So I go through, I set everything up, do the paperwork, sign it. Okay. Gave the deposit on my credit card, and he's like, okay, so we'll be in touch in a week or 2 and sort of give you some update on time frame. So 1 week goes by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks. I haven't heard anything. I'm getting, because I've already, I'm getting impatient because I'm like, okay, I want this thing. I want it really bad. I'm ready for it. But when is it coming? So I message him, and I'm trying. It's tough right now. I don't really want to get into. There's various chip shortages or something with vehicles, this vehicle comes from Japan too. So it's he's like, we can probably get you one from the factory. So now it's been, I don't know, close to 2 months. I'm waiting. I had a text exchange with him yesterday, and he's like, okay, well, would you be interested in a 2022? Because now we're summer 2021, maybe they're not making the 21s anymore, or on the 22s. Well, the 22s don't have the Lunar Rock.
I was gonna say, yeah.
They have like a lime green color. and I don't want lime green. No offense to lime green, but so I was like, well, I would take a 22 in the gray. I could also put a wrap on it, right?
That's
and
true.
if you want it, whatever color I wanted. But the point of this story is I have a desire to get this thing, and I am feeling this impatience, which is like tension. And there's like this conversation in my brain of like, text the guy, are there any updates? And then the other part of me is like, just talk to him. He doesn't have any updates. Like, give it, back away from it. So what the heck does this have to do with health or chiropractic? I'm going to explain that now.
The big question.
The big question. So the point of that is, when we often see people that come in, they've had a problem for a while.
Yes.
Like not a week or a month or 2 months, like for my truck, but years. And they've had it with the problem. Usually they've been to
a million other providers,
people, and sometimes we're the last resort. You gotta, right? And when somebody comes in and we examine them and they have all kinds of, poor joint movement, degeneration on x-rays, symptoms chronic for a long time, there's no way they're going to feel markedly better in a visit or 2 or 3.
Right.
It's going to take time to help them, and they have to accept that, because for someone to, in that situation, to get improvement, they got to hang in with the process.
Right.
And the process is going to be coming to the office, probably frequently in the beginning for a while, doing your exercise at home every day, and just accepting that it's going to be slow.
Yes. Tissues take time to change.
Absolutely. The nerve, now another side topic, the nervous system can change quickly. So you could do an adjustment on that person, for instance, or some type of therapy, and they might feel like a little bit better because we've done something to the nervous system. Maybe muscles have relaxed, or something else has happened. But as far as tissues, they change over really months and years is the time frame for tissues. If you think about lifting weights, right, which is the analogy, you want to build your bicep. You don't go to the gym once and think you're going to add an inch to your bicep.
We can all hope, but
we can hope. Yeah, we can hope. Unless you get like an implant or something, which maybe they have today. But it's going to take time. And if a person can accept that and be kind of feeling good about the process. So I'm not feeling better today, but I feel good that I'm on the right track. And you know what I have to do? That's what I have to do. Chill. Just chill. The truck's coming. I don't know. Is it a week, a month, 2 months? I don't really know. The dealer doesn't know, but it's making its way to me. So for healing, very similar idea, that just chill, because when you don't chill, you get tense. And when you get tense, you make rash decisions, you don't follow through, you get pulled in different directions, you go in circles, and the tension, of course, if you have a health problem, that tension in your mind and body will probably make you more uncomfortable and make things worse. So how do you chill? Well, I will tell patients in that situation, distraction. So what does that mean? So finding other things to focus on day to day other than your problem.
Right.
So that's hard when you have people that every move they make, they feel pain, for instance.
Or people that have been feeling the pain for years and years and years. It's hard to transition from, oh, this is my condition, this is me, to, oh, this is something I have, but we're working through to change.
Yeah, it is hard. And so with distraction, for instance, someone who's really uncomfortable, I might say to them, okay, at some point in the day, can you get yourself in a comfortable position where you're maybe they have to do some walking or exercises, but get comfortable in a chair on the couch, put on some entertainment, and where you can kind of defocus on your body and look at something that is interesting to you. That's one type of distraction. And actually there's a lot of different things within, because we kind of think when someone has pain or disability, there's a lot of limitation, but they may have choices with entertainment. They may have choices with food. They may have choices with, they might be able to get in a vehicle and drive around. So there is things they can do that can take up their attention, that can be pleasant, while giving time for the process of change to unfold in their body.
And not stressing their bodies either.
Exactly.
In the process.
Exactly. So, and I guess one of the, a lot of the purpose behind how we practice is in the best case scenario, we don't want people to go to that extremes and that they have to take months or years to improve. Now, if they do, it happens. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but a lot of times, if you preventatively take care of your spine, go to a chiropractor, do specific exercises to keep spine mobile, well, other joints as well, you will avoid many or most of these problems.
Right.
Just like you people out there, I know most of you go to the dentist and you have been going since you were a kid and you will continue to go preventatively, proactively, and you are avoiding all sorts of problems that you would otherwise have encountered had you not had that dental care throughout your life. So we want to do the same for your spine. Last thing I'm going to mention about this is that in our world today, most of us, and certainly the younger generation, the youths, they're gonna live a long time because there will be advances that will keep people living. So most I don't know, what's the average life expectancy right now? Do you know what it is?
80s
for men. It'd be a bit different for men and women, but in the 80s, it might be low 80s. It's probably for most it's going to be 90, 100, barring again the unusual things, right? But so you have to think about what's life going to be like from 50 or 60 or 70 to 100. So you may have a procedure that keeps your heart going. You may have a procedure that deals with a tumor that you develop. But how's your quality of life is like when you wake up in the morning, before you even open your eyes, you feel your body. Does it feel okay or stiff or painful? When you take that first step out of bed, how does it feel?
Is that the first thing you wake up and feel is, ow, I'm in pain?
Or you wake up in the middle of the night and you're in pain. Or you can't move. And, a lot of people too, they're finding different financial things too. I had a new patient last month and he was saying he wanted to quote unquote retire by age, I think 27 or something. So fine. But then what are you going to do? He's going to be doing something. He's not going to sit on the couch all day. He's going to golf or he's going to work out or whatever. Your body has to function and feel good to enjoy those things. So
the last 10 years of your life shouldn't be spent, I'm not sick on my deathbed. It should be thriving and moving and functioning properly instead of always in a state of pain or dysfunction. Right.
And that's achievable for most of us. So, and I think too that it's not hard to do either. So you have a visit with I don't want to say biased like chiropractic, but someone who can do some care to your musculoskeletal nervous system and your own little routine that you do every day or two. We're not talking a ton of time. We're not talking a ton of money to maintain these things. So I think it's worth considering.
Definitely.
Now, the last thing I want to say here, if anybody out here has any connections at Toyota, I would love to take a truck off your hands. I would love you to succeed by selling me a truck.
Otherwise, he'll be practicing his patience until the day comes.
What? Oh, my patience. Sorry, I was like, patience. Yeah. I'll be like, I am working on it. I meditate every day and try to distract myself.
There you go. Manifest.
Well, manifest, yes, but also not overthink it. And, but I eagerly await the day.
Bug the guy at the dealership.
Yeah, I don't want to text this dude like too many more times because I believe he's very sincere in wanting to get it for me. But there may be.
Well, he's going to get it for you.
He's going to.
There you go.
See, that's what I need.
Just when.
Little encouragement. Appreciate it.
Is the big question.
Don't know exactly when. Well, we'll have to do a video. We've talked about this.
We're going to do
because this is the ultimate CHIRO truck. It's the ultimate truck in various things, but there's enough space in like the back part to like adjust somebody. We're gonna do a video.
Actually, it's the ultimate camping
truck. Don't even go there.
But I don't want to hear it. We're not going to utilize it for that.
Never be used for that. No. I told you we would. I will drive it to a park, put the seat back, and take a nap, and that should count.
But not overnight.
No. Unless it was. Maybe we should make like a bet. Like if I lose a bet, I'd have to do that.
Okay, that's a good one.
Car camping, do they call it? Yeah.
It's so easy.
Okay. Well, let's think of. Hey, that's for you guys. If you have something we should wager on, or I don't know. You got something?
We'll have to make a little poll and see what our patients think we should do.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. And love to hear your comments on the video too, if this relates to you. And be sure to take care of your spine and nerve system and body health so you don't have to be patient. But if you do have to be patient, that's okay too.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for watching.